is your chance to talk with the developer and the owner of a server, an RSPS. This is, like a total look, kind of behind the scenes at the ideas, the motivations, and how shit gets done around these parts. Um, I have with me two folks here, and I'm going to start up the interview questions. So, sirs, if you could state your name, your role, and what you do around here.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Sam. I'm known as Zio. I am one of the owners here on Onyx.
And I'm Simplex. I am the junior developer here.
Okay, Mr. Junior Dev, that rolled out Chambers. Okay, cool. Um, so while I'm logging in real quick to some of my questions, tell me what has the last month look like for you on Onyx?
You see that big ohm head at home? That is the complete summary of the last 3 months actually. Prior to 2 weeks ago, even up until today, that is all we are hearing about. Is this needs to be fixed? This needs to be fixed. Oh, I got this from Ohm, and that's basically what our main agenda has been.
Yeah,
So
we've
it would be Chambers.
we not to put that in a bad light. We've had a lot of fun making this, and even doing the fixes, getting it up to snuff with old school, and making everything, emulate properly, as you guys know and love.
Okay,
For
so
sure, it's been an absolute blast.
yeah, and I would definitely echo. There have been some really fun moments. It hasn't all been developer hell and shit. We've definitely had a good time, particularly in the testing and discovery phase when we took the entire team rating on OSRS to test. There were some great
Oh
moments.
boy.
So on to the questions. I got the doc up. How did your role on Onyx begin, and how does that role compare to today?
Oh God.
That's a question.
I think it's mostly a question for. I guess we could both answer that. It's kind of similar to a player submitted question, so I'm just gonna redirect my answer over to that also. Because a player named Mates asked me how I came to be, my purpose overall. So I'll just answer both at once, I guess. My role stems back over the course of several years, actually. I didn't just become owner overnight, unlike some people think. I didn't start this project either. Rather, I worked my way up. This is not something that can be really achieved these days. I do think that I got lucky at the same time, but I fulfilled a slot that opened up. So I joined the server back in, I want to say, about like October or maybe November of 2017, about like a month after its original release. I was a very active member at the time, stood up overall, hosted events, was overall just like a player helper. Around the end of December, I think going on to January, I believe that I was promoted to support because just the team needed a few slots. The server was getting a little bit bigger because Alex finally started advertising, and yeah, so I came in, but it wasn't just all like funny games, and it was very very rough. Let's just say the team back then wasn't like the brightest in terms of structure. Their priorities were basically out of line a little bit. The focus wasn't so much to upkeep players, but like rather just like maintaining the server and just ensuring that everything ran fine and there wasn't like a game breaking bug. And believe it or not, there's a lot more to a server. But it was passable. But eventually it was time to clean up. And at one point, actually, Alex, the owner, was the sole admin and developer at the time, and the staff team entirely consisted of me as a support member and just Nick. So, as you can imagine, like running like a server with that amount of potential and that size of a staff team, that could not have just stayed the way it was. So eventually, Alex basically needed help. He needed someone to have his basically front end in a sense, because how would you develop a server, being the sole developer full time and not have any in-game image? So a lot of players didn't see like the account Onyx or the account Dragon KK on so much because he was just back behind the scenes and he would just be making an update here and there. But overall, like the community kind of needed a role, like a role model of sorts, and basically through all the months where I basically started hosting events, building zones actually was something that I learned how to do. Oh, hey, Aggie. Um, Assisting players, obviously, that was just a given. It was the course of like a 3 to 4 month period where I was transitioning from a support to a mod, then over to an admin, and I was just handling all in-game affairs basically. At one point, people basically thought I was the sole admin at the time, but all I was doing was basically showing an in-game face for the character behind the scenes, which would be Alex.
Gotcha. So basically, you didn't start as the owner contractually. The developer, Alex, at the time needed someone to be the face of Onyx. Therefore, little by little over time, you took that role, and now you are the undisputed face, and people come and beg to you for customs, basically.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
definitely. It's actually pretty funny because Alex had a lot of like, I don't want to say trust issues because obviously like I would have the same trust issues that he had, like giving someone admin. So it basically took me about like 8 or 9 months of being like very close and quote unquote his partner to actually get my own account. A lot of the times when people don't know this, but a lot of the times whenever they've seen the Onyx account back in the day, that was actually me on it.
Oh wow.
As a support member. Alex just entrusted me on it. He wanted one account, very easy to track the logs, and I basically was able to show my merit through doing things under his name, acting as him, and it all worked out. Eventually, he just gave me my own rank, and I learned how to do a whole bunch of other stuff that I'll get into shortly.
Gotcha. Toss it over. Let me see if I can get these buttons to work. Nice. See? Look at that. Do not disturb for Sam. Hopping over to you, Matt. Again, the question was, how did your role begin with Onyx, and how does that compare to today?
Oh, things are just about the same as when I started, I'd say. Not much has changed. So I started last May. Started as an additional part-time developer. That quickly changed, turned into a full-time position in September, and since then, I guess DKK was satisfied with my work at that point because he basically handed me over the dev reins, and so things look a little different today. I became pretty much the sole developer. I get the occasional help from DKK, but not much. I roll out all the updates, bug fixes, server restarts, all that kind of jazz.
Okay, so moving along to the next question, and either or, whoever wants to answer this one first, explain your RSPS philosophy, and what makes an RSPS great.
Well, a lot of things go into an RSPS, and all elements have to be in place in order for one to be relatively even successful. Those being quality content, I personally think at least that the development of updates coming in a timely fashion and in a quality level is one of the most essential aspects of an RSPS. I'm not meaning to throw any shots at anybody, but nowadays the competition is a lot higher than ever. There are servers that have full-blown teams basically producing content, trying to be one-to-one with old school, and the standards are set higher. You have to stand out by providing the best quality of content that you can, obviously, while also offering more than the rest. But that isn't necessarily the most important. That's the most important in terms of back end stuff. Having a friendly and loyal, obviously, of course, dedicated community is super important. They make up the server. Without them, there isn't really like a general direction. They guide us. Not to mention, they also directly assist us whenever it comes to advertisement and other server expenses too. They are basically our drive for updates, our drive to make them too, actually, because once we see our updates live, like there is no better feeling than seeing your work like publicly available and people enjoying it in a way. And also they influence others to join in this sort of like family aspect in a sense. And obviously, overall, you need a properly ran management team who all have the like best intentions for the server, because nowadays, like some people have false intentions for the server, and that's definitely not healthy. And lastly, obviously, a well-built and functional staff team, of course.
Awesome. There lots of great like. There's a lot to unpack in what you just said, but yes, I would 100% agree with all of it. And to echo again, you know, I'm not a developer, but I can tell you that seeing people's joy with the first time, like right out of the box when they engage with that content for the first time, is fucking awesome. Matt, turn it over to you. The question was again, explain your RSPS philosophy. What makes an RSPS great?
Yeah, so I'll just piggyback off of what Sam said. Basically, the same things. You need a strong community. You need good advertisement. You need to allocate those dollars to get the advertisements popping, and you got to have the traffic coming in, obviously. And the third big one for me is content. I like one-to-one content. Emulation is huge. So like if I'm playing a server and the gameplay feels cheap, I'm not staying. Like I need
Facts.
I need that one-to-one content.
You gotta love hearing that from a developer. I gotta say that's pretty awesome hearing that from a dev. Sorry to interrupt you. Continue.
Oh no, that was my answer. It's pretty much the same things that Sam said. You need those strong fundamentals to get a good server.
Awesome. Okay, we're moving along a little bit. We're gonna go into work. This is the category called work. So describe a typical day for you. So what's a typical day like in the life of the co-owner?
So like, do you want an
I'll start
itemized
first.
list, or do you just want us to give you a brief?
That's the mind of a developer right there.
I'll try to make it somewhat brief to the point.
There we go.
Every day starts up the same. The second I wake up, I'm already at work because work has pulled me in. I check my phone. I usually expect about 20 messages from regular players, 10 to 20 from the staff team or the management team, and probably usually a spoiler from Matt too. I'm not gonna lie. He'd be waking up a lot earlier than me. I actually think I go to sleep around the same time that he wakes up, and I always wake up to
We cover the bases.
something interesting. Right away after that, I'll just go make breakfast. Obviously, I come back, check Trello for a task to do for the day. My main aspect of this server, the main things that I do on the back end is, whenever it comes to updates, it will be maps 100%. I am the sole map creator on here. I edit a lot of them. Items also. All the custom items that we have been made for me, so I'd either have to make one of those or draft up a concept for an update or do some in-game activity / research, because research is a lot of my overall role, because I need to basically accumulate all the information in terms of suggestions and just how the overall server is doing at the time, in order to know what general way we should going in terms of focusing our work for the day. Obviously, if we have something on the table, we're gonna get to it. But if we have nothing, it's usually I log in, If there's no event, I usually toss in a PK tourney or PVM, one of those bonanzas people seem to like. And later in the day, I'm usually beta testing. Most likely, it always ends up in some form of beta testing or making some form of update that is coming up soon. And obviously, alongside that, as being the owner of this server, I don't only work with the people in the community. I also have to work with like an interface developer, a web developer, graphics designers, the YouTubers, look over the development of the server, and obviously the management, along with talking to my staff team, which I honestly should be doing more, but I'm getting to it.
Cool. Lots of awesome, again, like lots of things that Sam has to balance. Of course, you know, I can say this on his behalf. If you look at the screen here, I just turned his icon to Do Not Disturb. And you see that a lot with Sam, but again, to reiterate, third-party people, map making, suggestions, research, staff team. Sam does not have his Do Not Disturb on because he's a mean guy or an unapproachable guy. It's because he's got to put in that fucking work. And a great a great quote that my dad taught me is a lot of bullshit goes down in Gotham when Batman's not around. So Sam is attending to Gotham, and that is why he's got that Do Not Disturb on. Just FYI. Okay, so moving on to you, Mr. Dev. Describe a typical day in the life of Simplex.
Okay, so there's no real typical day on Onyx. I'll start with that. So there's no 9 to 5. Usually I get on around 8 Eastern time, or around there, probably around 9 Eastern. Then I'm instantly on damage control. If there's any game-breaking bugs that emerge during the night, or you know, something went wrong that with raids most recently, like, you know, you can't kill Ulm, you can't kill Vasa, something like that, I need to get that fixed right away. So we do a server restart, we get that patched up. Then into development mode, basically just work on whatever I've got on my list for the day. Currently we're working on Last Man Standing. Don't know if I was supposed to
Hey man,
say that.
Hey,
but
that's why people tune into the stream. They want to know how to merch
little
and shit. They want to
sneak
know
peek.
like how to look ahead. Good on you.
So yeah, we're working on Last Man Standing right now. So I'm pulling content from the wiki, pulling content from Old School RS. I want that to be as close to the experience on Old School as possible. So then I'm working on QA. There's no QA team here, so I'm pushing content and then I'm testing it, and then I'm pushing it back to myself to work on again.
And what about you say that there's no QA. We do have a beta server. People might have heard about the beta, might be confused about the beta.
Exactly.
How
we
come
should
I don't
get some
have
more
access?
people in there.
I actually plan to open it up to all Zenites. The issue with that is our beta is not the strongest at the moment. Definitely have to upgrade that. I plan to do that later this week. I would really want Zenites to start jumping in and helping us with these updates. I'm not gonna lie, it was supposed to come out a while ago. I wanted Chambers to be completely hidden. I wanted it to drop to the public without any word, but obviously word got out. But it was still an amazing release, but I didn't want any of the public players, in a sense, regardless of their rank, to attempt this content and enjoy it before seeing it live. So the beta is definitely being set up. You can expect that soon. We do need the beta testing help. It does go a long way for us anyways, so it's a mutual benefit.
There's a really great question that just popped up in the chat from Kyle RSPS. Why only Zenites, lol? I think that's a very good question.
Very eloquently put.
I think it's
yeah.
Well. You go ahead, Mr. Owner.
It is. To be completely fair, I think that the benefits that that rank offers is lackluster, and I believe that basically just given that even a 1 week early update access sort of deal would just add to the pot for them a little bit.
I agree.
And we don't have huge amounts of content coming into the game where we need to have 50 beta testers. We just need like 1 to 4 where they can push the bugs back to me and I can get them fixed and we can do this, ping pong kind of thing.
Awesome. But yeah, that's a great question. I think that there might be a misconception. This wasn't written anywhere in the script, so I just wanted to clarify something. There's kind of a misconception among the community that like people who donate more like get all the say or they're listened to more, etc., etc. I didn't want people to think, based on that question and whatnot, that Zenites get all the attention or they cater all the favor, or the people who post in suggestions, if they're Zenite, their things like rise to the top. I have been around these two guys for some time, and it's really about the quality of the feedback that we get. We notice this is just my interpretation, but we've noticed that people who have played the game a long time generally have a higher rank. I don't know why that is per se, but people who have played the game a long time generally offer us better suggestions. That is not to say that if you just joined today that you wouldn't have something awesome and insightful. It's just I think that the community might think that it's all about the rank. We see it more so about the experience.
Can I clarify something?
Go ahead, please.
So if you show an aptitude towards beta testing, you don't need to be a Zenite donator. We're just saying that Zenite donators should get the early access. If you feel that you are a good beta tester and you would be an asset to our team, please let us know. We'll get you on the beta server. We'll get you testing content. It's not only for Zenites, but that is a bonus to being a Zenite donator. You don't have to go through the
that would
normal
just be
process.
Automatically basically given to them. Long-time players, if I see that you're like a big PVMer and stuff, chances are I'm going to come to you and ask you if you're interested in beta testing. To build off of what Derek said, absolutely not. I definitely do not value donators more than players whenever it comes to suggestions, 100%. A good reason of that is actually it's usually the higher ranks that want the higher perks and the the goodies and stuff. Their suggestions are not good all the time. Trust me. We look at everything based on how it would be for the player's shoes, regardless of their rank. Whenever a suggestion comes in, it's based on the quality, like Derek said, 100%. It's not based on who brought the idea to mind.
Awesome. Unfortunately, boys, we kind of got to keep the things moving. I want to set 2:45 for community to hop in there. I'm gonna have to skip over some questions. I think that just before we go any further, let's acknowledge staff chat. Just let's briefly speak on staff chat. So it's no secret that the two of these guys cannot do it alone. Staff chat's contribution cannot be overlooked. We're talking about Monk, Stoner, Jacob, Maddock, SHN, Nash, Pog, Genetics now. Would you two mind speaking on what staff chat does, and that we are thankful every single fucking day that they take care of things that the owner and the dev don't have to take care of?
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna try to keep it short, but it's not going to be regardless. Anyways, the staff team, like you said, they are an essential. They oversee everything in game, and are basically my eyes and ears. They host events daily for the community. That's for one. They don't have to do this stuff. They just do because they care about the community, and they provide help to basically any player in the moment, the second that they ask it. They're active every day of the year. I never have to worry about, I need to rush and check on Onyx because we're lackluster on staff. Nah, the staff team on here is professional. They are dedicated to the server. They ask absolutely nothing of us. They are not paid to do what they do. They just got a lot of love for the server, and honestly, I got a lot of love for them, and I don't say it commonly, and definitely I haven't in the previous few months because I've been we've been super overwhelmed with chambers, but without the staff team, they are an aspect of the server. They are one of the pillars that we stand on. There cannot be a server without the staff team.
Facts.
I'm very proud to have the team that we have right now, at least 100%. And SHN, I know that he just left, but to be honest, that guy kicked ass.
He did. He did.
Agreed.
Shout out, Shane. Shout out. Okay, just to move things along, sorry to cut you off, Matt.
Oh, no problem.
Got time for really one more question for the both of you. You know, the questions here that come to mind are, what are the... I'll just combine them into one. What if you're a new player watching right now for the first time, you're hearing it from the owner and the dev. What's the best thing about Onyx, basically the pros of Onyx? What's the area for improvement that we acknowledge and that we're going to go in that direction? What are the pros and cons of playing Onyx as opposed to any other server?
Okay. The biggest pro that Onyx has, in my opinion at least, is the feeling of nostalgia. Like, just being nostalgic. Overall, I know at least I felt this way. The second that I touched down on Onyx after seeing a random YouTube video, holy crap, they have Dungeoneering, they have Next, they have that wasn't out at the time, but now I could say they have like things like Chambers, they have Zora, they have Cerberus, all in HD graphics, all following a lot of the old maps that I'm used to, because I'm an RSPS player just like everybody else was back in the day. Started around probably 15 plus years ago. Obviously dedicated my life to it at this point, but that's definitely my biggest pro seller of Onyx in a sense, in terms of content and why the server is unique in itself. It offers obviously primetime pre-EOC, has the summoning, has all that, plus keeping you up to date with all the old school content. Obviously we're a little bit behind on the old school, but we're catching up. We don't have that much left. The gap is closing, and soon enough we will be that server that has it all mashed up together, and it's almost flawlessly. I will say we do have our flaws, but we try to balance things overall. And what was the second part of your question in terms of
pros and cons?
Pros and cons. Okay. The cons, the biggest con, at least from what I can tell you as an owner's perspective and knowing how the advertising market works, the biggest con of ours is that we are not old school, believe it or not. This turns off a lot of people. And that being probably our client, it's not the fanciest in terms of having all those like QOL features from RuneLite these days, but also, I'm not gonna lie, along with not having the most active PK scene, that is definitely a huge part of an RSPS, and our combat system definitely needs some work and a rejuvenation of the wilderness.
I feel like there's like an hour segment on 8 different things you just said, but let me just summarize what Sam just said basically for areas for improvement. It's not quite OSRS. It doesn't have the client that certain people have come to expect, and we are working on fostering a PKing community, but it's not quite there yet. So same question. We got just a little bit of time for Matt. You know, what are the pros and cons of Onyx?
Yeah, so you guys probably won't see this, but as a developer, the stability, honestly, Onyx is one of the most, if not the most, stable servers available. So you don't go down. Like, we can have the server up 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It doesn't happen because we have updates, obviously, but the server is constantly churning, constantly working, no problems. So pros, stability, breadth of content, just endless contents on Onyx. Still building, obviously, to this day with the old school. But third would be old school content and pre-EOC integration. I'm a big fan of that. Cons, missing old school features, RuneLite features, and some of the older content isn't up to snuff.
And now, when you say some of the older content, the first thing that comes to my mind would be like Theater of Blood mechanics, say.
Theater of Blood, some dungeoneering, some older bosses, that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. And we're good on time. There's just one more question. It's too fucking good to pass over it. Share an awesome moment with the community. An awesome moment that you've shared with our community. And that's at both of you.
Oh God, there have been a lot of awesome moments. I'm gonna probably turn it down to most recent. Chambers. I'm not trying to get the easy card here, but piece of content that was promised probably 2 to 3 years ago, never really was delivered. That would be my biggest obstacle of Onyx. We just didn't have the dev power back in the day. Basically, it required a lot of system work that Onyx did not have support for at all. Not to mention that whole lag issue too. The best moment though, something that hit me home. I don't know how people felt about this. Was the second that we put on that 15-minute timer to have Chambers going.
Oh, dude. Dude,
there was something about me that it felt like a debt was finally paid off. If you know what I mean. It just felt like in a sense I just owed the community that, and just seeing that everybody was grouped up at home. Some of them were curious as to what the update was, even though I was turning everybody into different Chambers NPCs. But overall, it was very fun. The second that the update went live, it went live without a hitch. We didn't have to restart the server later in that day. Overall, just the vibes that day were happy for Onyx. It was the end of the year, and it was looking bright for us, basically.
And if you guys have never, if you didn't get a chance, or you're a new player, I believe that my VOD, I had a kind of like a surprise stream. You can see myself and other players being turned into random raids NPCs, Chambers NPCs prior to launch. It was like Sam said, it was a very like spectacular moment. I'm sure very emotional for Sam after years and years and years of shit posting about it. So I would totally agree, man. I would say for me, it was seeing probably great Edgeville for the first time when it actually went live in the game after the three of us, spent like all night on it. And the reactions from the players. I just love seeing like, I designed the banner. People were talking about the banner. It just made me feel like I should pursue this like 3D object thing further, because it's like the coolest feeling, like when you make something and work hard on it and people really like it. Toss it over to you, Matt.
Oh, absolutely, you guys. Those are amazing moments. But for me, it's a little darker. I like to annihilate the players. I like to put out that content with the extra little feature that they're not expecting, like the Halloween boss. We put that extra attack in, and nobody knew what the hell was going on. But eventually, of course, you learn the features, and they turn around and they become like the champions, and that's what I really like. I like it when I put out a piece of content that nobody knows how to do. It takes a real challenge to figure it out, or takes a little while to figure it out. Then eventually they turn it around and they succeed.
Dope. Okay, so that ends the first portion. Let me put this on real quick. So that ends our first portion of the stream. We want to do our first giveaway right now, and the owner is going to tell you what that is.
So, for the first giveaway, how many people do we have in here?
One moment, sir.
We got 23.
Looks like we got about 23 peeps. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, pretty solid. I'm gonna, at the end of the stream, there's definitely gonna be something unique being given away. For now, let's do a 3-winner.
Okay.
5,000 donator shards to each.
Okay, and Mr. Owner, can you just explain for the new players, a 5,000 donator shards, what is that worth in Onyx terms?
I believe a donator shard right now is 200k each.
So you're basically giving away 5 bill then, right? per person.
That is.
Or
Yep,
excuse me,
I'm giving 1 bill per
1 bill per
person, I
person.
believe. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, gentlemen, we are sorry about the math there, SHN. Yeah, so this is gonna be for 3 people. This is gonna be for 3 people. 5K dono shards. Type Onyx to enter this little raffle, and we're gonna have this up for 60 seconds. Yeah. Apologies on the math. Cocaine is wearing out. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
actually, he's not even wrong. I mean, if you look at this coffee cup, it's empty. So for sure. Look at all these people, bro. Look at all these peeps in the chat.
Hey, showing the love, guys. Look at that.
Awesome. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna close this in, I don't know, 20 seconds from now, and we're gonna move on to the community submitted questions. And then directly after that, we're going to have another giveaway, and this one is going to be from me, and I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. Okay, and we are closed. So, our first winner, as picked by Streamlabs, is SHN.
Tell
First.
me it's SHN.
Yep.
Then we have Jocks, and we have Kyle RSPS. These are our 3. Yeah, we have a former. Hey, he's not staff anymore. It's not staff RNG. Okay, so yeah, those are our 3 winners, as chosen by Streamlabs chatbot, not by. But yeah, so yeah, at Monk. If you can write that down, SHN, that's Jocks and Kyle. Do we know who all these people are? Yeah, we know who Shane is. Do we know who, okay, cool. Kyle is Slim, okay. And then Jocks, that's Iron Jocks, FE Jocks or something like that. Yeah, just make sure you comment your RSPS, RSN, excuse me, so we can pay you. This weird guy Monk. Okay, so moving on, boys. We are down to the community questions, and I'm not gonna repeat ones that we've already clarified or such things. So the first question was, what is Onyx missing or the most right now? Your priority. I think that Sam and Matt have both kind of gone over that. The second question, however, is how do you plan to extend Onyx visibility through all the RSPS player base? Visibility.
Okay. That is basically a direct question about. I'm just gonna rephrase the question to how do you plan to advertise?
Okay.
Because there's only one way to get players. It's advertising. Okay. We have set methods such as top lists and occasional YouTube videos that we've been doing for the last 2 years. Seeing that our development has basically skyrocketed, we are now more in a comfortable state to go against the competition. So from here, I am trying to get us spots for sponsorships in these top lists. So you'll have ads rolling. Basically, like you'll be seeing us at the top regardless of our position. That's for one. The issue with that thing, with those are it's extremely limited. So basically, just whenever the timer resets, my plan is to try to get our foot in the door as fast as possible. In terms of YouTubers, we have Eggy around. Overall, we have about 3 or 4 YouTubers in our back burner at the moment. We are loading them up, so those will be in play. On top of that, we have dipped our foot into Google Ads, but we have seen that a lot of the community that comes from Google advertisements are basically old school players. So the more our server feels like old school or polished up to a point where it's comfortable to show like, hey, you can train Infernal here, etc. That's a very key feature as to why people come. The better we'll do with those Google ads. Google ads are all based on zones and regions. You need to know exactly where your target is. all the data that we've been gathering basically over the last probably year and a half, because we haven't been tracking the last 3 years. Basically have given us a basic region breakdown as to where we could expect our RSPS players to come from. So we're going to be tossing a budget on to Google Ads, and as you see, the website has been updated. It is not fully finished yet, but if you go on our website, it is completely updated. It has a new look. That is based on our plan for Google advertisements. That is the first thing that people land on. It needs to sell, like right off the bat. Like, it needs to say, this is a server that I want to be part of. So basically, all you should know is that we do have things coming. Image is a very important aspect of us, and that is why we have been producing the best content that we can possibly do at the moment, plus a website rework. We plan on hiring the YouTubers again, a full handful of them, not just the sole one, even though I have a lot of love for Eggy, and he's honestly been doing amazingly for us. He's done a ton over the years. We need more, 100%, alongside that, top list, sponsorships, etc.
Awesome. Matt, Sam just rambled off a lot of the, viewership revenue stream. Did you want to add anything to that, or do you think that Sam pretty much covered everything?
Sam covered it.
Yeah. Basically, what I heard there is advertising is like the name of the game. It kind of sounds to me. But as Sam was talking about, OnyxForTheWin.com has been massively updated, and this took. Do you mind, since Matt didn't say anything, Matt, can you just tell us real quick about how much time that took to get the new site?
So we're looking at probably what, Sam, like 6 months, 3 months, 3 to 6 months kind of area.
Yeah, I want to say around like 3, 4, 5 months maybe. It definitely started with like banners and stuff, and then like built onto something bigger.
So a lot of that work was GFX.
Yeah, a lot of it was GFX based.
Yeah. So we didn't change a lot of the core features. Obviously, you still have your voting, your store, your forums, that kind of stuff. But
You'll notice it is a fresh new look, and where we look a lot more like the competition and a lot more like a server that, is one of the top servers in the game.
Awesome. Okay, moving on real quick. We have some kind of miscellaneous questions here. People definitely, just to kind of throw in my personal take on this, people were very quick when I started this channel. They immediately wanted a hardcore Iron Man series. People have some kind of fascination with the Iron Man. And Arts asks, group Iron Man mode when?
This year, 100%. I want
Old School's releasing this year, aren't they?
Yes, and we will be releasing with them. Probably shorter time frame than they have, because they've been postponing it for the last 17 years.
Indeed.
But yeah. Overall, I want to brush up the features of our Iron Man mode. Duoing Iron Man at the moment, it's a bit rusty, just a little bit. In terms of if your partner ever quits, if there's any sort of shared storage in a sense, I want things like that to be brushed up completely, so that we could actually have a functional group Iron Man mode, not just one that just causes issues and basically makes people hit me up to de-partner them whenever I have no way of doing that.
Yep.
QOL basically is the biggest obstacle in the Iron Man. And also, I do want to add more achievement-based challenges alongside that, whether it be like clan-based or something. But the update should contain more than Group Iron Man itself. Just know that it's definitely coming. I personally would like to see that. We just need to brushing up a little bit.
Sam, just to cut in
Shouldn't
real quick,
be too long.
real quick, going on your point, Sedeco's asking, what did he think about this Iron Man suggestion? His idea essentially was around no donation, a status for no dono, no customs, no shards, basically like intense, like.
That's a good idea.
You know, what are your thoughts regarding a more punishing Iron Man mode?
Well, the thing is, I've wanted that exact suggestion for basically years now. The issue is it's not that we don't want to do it. It's not that we need another revenue stream. I just want to put that out there. Iron Man are probably our lowest revenue stream. They are usually transferred from mains, so we get nothing out of that. Anyways, but the whole issue stems from our website. If you check our user files on the website, I'm pretty sure we're in the 5 digits at this point with the amount of profiles that have been created. Those have to be linked inside the game in order for us to add any sort of restrictions to our store. It needs to have a fully functional, quote-unquote, ranking system on the forums in which it directly links to your account, it pulls up what your rank is, and then by that, it filters out items that you could purchase through our store. It's a lot of system work, and it's a lot of backtracking.
Gotcha.
Overall, I wish that we did this back whenever the server started, but the website wasn't our strong suit up until like recently that we've actually been putting some like real effort into it. Maybe we can backtrack, or maybe we can make a mode in the future that has these restrictions somehow, but at the current moment it's a lot of work, and I just don't think that the development time is worth it at this current moment.
Gotcha. Matt, any thought on that regarding Group Iron Man and more aesthetic, like challenging Iron Man?
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Change the 2 to a 5.
And the one thing, Sam listed like a lot of different things to do there, but I think the one that kind of struck home the most was people who partner up and then their partner just like, bam, is gone in like 24 hours, and they're stuck with, basically an account that's paired.
Or the infamous, whenever the owner makes a hardcore account and then someone trades him, and this led me to scratch my head, but I clicked the trade. I clicked the trade offer, and I was instantly partnered with the guy.
Oh God!
I didn't know that that happened.
Ooh.
So my hardcore is a level 7.
Yeah.
It will remain a level 7. Yes. Things like that.
we need to strengthen up these systems for sure, but we need to also see what Old School does with it. So we'll probably just keep that on the back burner until we do hear more information from Old School, and then we'll start to develop our system a little closer to what they have to offer.
Cool beans.
For sure.
Moving on, there's 2. Unfortunately, we just don't have the time for every single one, but there are 2 that I think are kind of mentally stimulating a little bit. Number 1 is a tax system to create a money sink, and the second one is basically mid-level gear dissolved, so that you can there's more of a demand for mid-level gear. So both of these kind of fall under the umbrella of eco balancing. Do you have? So I know that's a lot to say, but as far as balancing the economy, balancing the amount of gold in the game, balancing the amount of items in the game, what are your thoughts on that, at Sam?
Yes, definitely essential. The staff team has been speaking to me. That's actually one of the last things that SHN wanted to cover with me before he departed from the team. Is GP syncing. 100% it's necessary. I want to add a tax system, but only to higher tier people that would be facing this tax. Things that I've considered are making things like ulti gear slightly degradable and making it so you have to like repair it for GP. Wouldn't be a high cost, but overall it would be a GP sync, obviously. I was thinking about increasing the tax behind the instancing, and also we want to basically add a quote-unquote flex shop, which would be a shop that sells custom cosmetics, strictly cosmetics, made by yours truly. They will be very like elite, quote unquote, in the way they look. It'll look fucking sick. It's gonna cost a lot of GP though, a lot of GP. Other things that we were thinking about is animation. Animation keepsaking, basically, like an animation override for GP. We've been thinking about a few ideas. Yes, we are looking to incorporate some tax system. It won't affect gameplay. Like, not everybody will be affected by it. It will be a player choice. But 100%, it's needed to sustain a healthy economy down the line.
Awesome. Matt, your thoughts on balancing the economy. You had an unbelievable idea that you told me about not so long ago. Go ahead.
What was the idea?
Regarding like the SQL like
don't
database
remember.
and like heat mapping the sources of the influx of cash coming into the game. I thought that was
So
mind blowing.
we need to track exactly where each GP is coming into the game, because right now we have a pretty good idea, but we don't have a map. We don't have a source list. Like we should be able to go into the back end and say, hey, I want to know where this GP, I want to know where this item come from. Like we should be able to just click a button and boom, we have all the sources up on it in front of us. That way we can tweak them. We can take certain sources out if it's required, or balance it out, that kind of thing. But as for balancing the economy, I'm kind of going to defer to Sam, because not really my expertise.
I still think that basically what Matt is talking about is data science almost, which is I don't know if this is common for other servers to do, but just from what I've seen in the past, I don't think that other servers, this kind of thing, like keeping the economy, keeping like objective tabs on certain things with the economy, I think this has got to be something new. I just can't imagine, based on what I've seen, like most servers don't give a shit about, if their economy's trash or whatever. Like Matt's talking about like scientifically measuring how to fix the game and how to balance. I just think that's so fucking cool, to be honest.
It's needed. We want, more than anything, we want the server to last a few years at least. A few more years.
We need to have checks and balances in place too. Like
exactly.
there could be GP sinks, or not sinks, the opposite. GP, spawning into the game places we don't even know, and players won't tell us. So we should have that on check.
Yes, you guys are very sneaky these days. I'm looking at all you Priv courses. I know about you guys.
Yes.
Okay.
As it says at home.
Just report it. I usually let people get away.
Yeah. What does it say on the Zio statue? It's like the owner is present even though he is not to be seen. Isn't that what?
Always
something
watching.
like that?
Yeah. That would be Sam. Yeah, we are watching. It's just I think that Matt's idea is so cool because we might have bias on what we think. Like, oh yeah, it's of course it's all the God Wars dungeon, but maybe it's not. That's just such a cool idea. I had to bring it up. Actually, it seems that we've got time for one last question, which is something that Sedico kind of touched on that I had to bring up. Suggestions. So we've got about 5 minutes left before we got to do the next giveaway, but suggestions. Basically, what are you going to do with the pages and pages and pages of suggestions, number one? And number two, how does a suggestion make its way into the game?
Okay. This will be basically rooting my staff team involved. You can completely thank them in a sense because they are, again, my eyes and ears of that whole channel. They went above and beyond and basically created this whole document for us, month by month, as to what are all the suggestions, formatted in a way where, oh, this might be priority, look at this. So it's very easy to see. They compiled a whole list. Suggestions are always scanned basically on a monthly basis. I'm always there every day. I'm reading things, but they are scanned and put into a document on a monthly basis. That document has obviously been put on pause in the recent months because of the big content. I don't mean to keep on repeating myself, but Chambers did take a lot of our time. QOL is a big focus of ours right now. As Matt said, LMS is the quote-unquote content coming, but you can expect to see a variety of QOL being added into the mix too. We're constantly doing that, between small chat fixes to the way the game actually works. It all comes from suggestions, basically. Then usually what my staff team does is they pull suggestions that have the most recognition or that they feel as if would have the most impact, and we would usually have a discussion about it in the staff chat. Be talking about the pros and cons, weighing them out, and then eventually the decision to add the suggestion obviously gets ultimately decided by like me, Matt, Monk, sometimes Alex, not really, but yeah. Overall, we get to them. It's a discussion-based thing. That's why a lot of the suggestions feel like they sit around sometimes. We're not the quickest with them, but we do have a dedicated system behind them. The way suggestions make their way to quote-unquote my desk is the amount of community support behind it goes a far, far way. If the community really wants something, and I feel as if it's suitable in my eyes, I will push it over to Matt, and he'll make it happen. Yeah, that's overall. It's basically a full team discussion, pick and pull system that we have for these suggestions. Definitely keep on giving us the suggestions. They help us guide our general like update, so we know the general direction as to where to go and where players would feel the most satisfied. Because at the end of the day, like I stated earlier, we're here for you guys. It's not the other way around. So, yeah.
Okay, that was very thorough. Matt, did you have anything to add about suggestions, the process by which they're picked, anything like that?
Oh yeah. So the only thing I would add is just basically we put a lot of how would you say that, like trust into our staff team. We trust that they're bubbling the most current and important updates to our attention. We can't physically be looking at all the update or all the suggestions and doing all the work behind the scenes and everything. So we put a lot of trust into our staff team to do that legwork for us, and they do a great job of that.
Indeed. And one last minor question they're asking in the chat. Is there a, this is a little bit like non sequitur, but is there a plan for a nightmare pet?
The nightmare has a pet, but overall pet bonuses need a rework. Yes, globally, I want pets to be more of an achievement. That's why we removed it from any form of donating. You can't get it. I wish that we could just wipe all the pets, but it wouldn't be fair. I want the pets to basically represent the boss, but also giving bonuses that make sense. Overall, obviously, Nightmare, considering what boss it is, will have a good bonus behind it. Things like Callus also need a bonus. Omelet too.
Gotcha. Okay, so everyone in the chat, we have a new, we are coming up on the point where we are done with the community questions. We have a new giveaway, and you don't know what it is. But you can type in Onyx to join, and this one is coming from me, which probably gives you a very, very, I don't know, combed down, because it's not going to be items, but you'll want it.
Hey, I'm just gonna add something real quick.
Please.
So we forgot to mention that there's been a bit of a barrier to the Callus update. So that was one of the biggest updates we had last year, and
yes.
it's just about impossible to kill. Like, we realized that we're going to be working on a big fix for it. We're going to be making it possible to kill, make it profitable and make it fun. Because right now it's not fun. We realize that it's difficult. We were going for a challenging boss, but it's damn near impossible at times, especially in solo and duos and trios.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
I want to
addressing
just
that.
add, because I
ahead.
wanted to add because I feel as if it's important to know. The entirety of the Callus update came out not scheduled. It was not planned at all. Our original plans back then, we were working on Chambers. We ran into basically a roadblock, and we needed to wait for Alex to return from his 5-week absence. So we had no other choice but to basically change courses, and we made Callus. We had some beta testing, but it definitely was not it was not the most ideal. We should have done a little bit more thorough scaling whenever it came to the amount of people in the arena. Maybe an additional interface to make it a little bit more friendly. And definitely, as Matt said, we are looking to polish it up.
Awesome. Okay, so the giveaway has been closed, and this is something from me, and I can't tell you my method, but the winner, we're gonna pick a winner. I would want this to be someone who does not already have one of these. So here we go. Okay. Our winner is one of the Didge brothers. I suppose this makes like a total it makes sense. Actually, honestly, this works out just fine. Didge, that's didgeridoo. You will be receiving a statue, sir. So at some point, we're going to put in the flex zone into the game. This is going to be a variety of like competitive content, kind of something to you know, let people know that you're on the top of the mountain in that respect. Didge, you're going to get a YouTube statue for being part of the stream, and I will be cooking that up and asking you what you want on it soon. And again, towards the end of the stream, we're going to have more custom awesome rewards and whatnot. You do not want to miss it at the end of these raids. And without further ado, gents, the last portion of the podcast, Onyx Cast number 1, is we're going to go and do some raids. And that is up to Sam and Matt, however they want to do it. If you want to do a community raid and have like literally 20 people in there or whatever, we can do that.
Oh, there's only one way to do it. Old school community raid. Let's go.
Oh, you want? Okay, yeah, okay. We're on the way. Cool. Let's do this. But yeah, Didge, I will be reaching out to you soon. How you want your character to be portrayed, your avatar on the statue, and I'll show you the rest of the other ones, Versace's, Alfred's, or Alfred, that's Batman's butler, Albert's, excuse me, Extreme, wherever you are. Yeah, and everybody else's. I'll show you what the flex zone is gonna look like. Okay, so let me take all this stuff off. Excuse me, gents. I've got to take down some stuff here and put up the game. Pardon me. Some of this stuff is buried underneath. Matt and Sam, are y'all already in game?
Yeah, I got the Onyx account running.
All right, cool. Let me okay, YouTube.
So this Chambers, I don't know if you guys have been to an event before. When we do Chambers, we stock the chest. There's no prepping. You just fight the bosses. They are scaled high because we do have over 15 people in there. So it's going to be difficult to kill the bosses, but you do have those supplies handy.
Okay, I am on my way right now. All I got to do is just get this overlay off the screen. That's what I'm up to at the moment. Actually, let's see. If I hop over to Onyx main, one moment. For whatever reason, I didn't anticipate this. There we go. All right, cool. Hey, look, it's the usual stream. There we go. Sorry about that. I made a new background on OBS. All right, so, whose stream are we gonna hop into, or whose friends list or friends chat? All right, cool. All right, let's see who all we got in here. We got Shane in here. There's Matt. Here's Sam. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. If sorry for the confusion, boys, but if you want in, you are more than welcome. Here's Nash. Yeah. So, anyone mind advertising real quick? I'm going to just drink some water real quick. Use the bathroom. Just get all the boys in. Let's have us a blast. Whoops. Didn't mean to cause some confusion. But yeah, how are we looking here? Well, you know, how many times do you get to meet the owner and the developer of an RSPS? I mean, have you even ever heard of this before? Yeah, sorry, Stoner, if you're in, I apologize, bro. All right, so I can see already that we might have some problems. Look at this gentleman here who's got the old Arma on. So boys, did you guys want to do OSRS or did you want to do Onyx mode? At Sam, at Matt. Okay. Good land adult, sir. You're going to need to get out of this gear here, as these are all things that would not be permissible in OSRS. Okay, let's see here. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Dig is here. Maddox here. The other Dig is here. Oh man, we got team of big dicks right now. Stoner's here. Good shit, boys. That's what I like to see. But yeah, so you know, if you guys are tuning in for the first time, or this is the first time you've seen the stream, one thing we love to do here on Onyx is we love massive fucking multiplayer. So the fact that we see like all these like, you know, the who's who and all the pizza capes and all this shit, like a bunch of people about to fuck some raids up. This is what we like to see on Onyx, okay? And like Simplex said earlier, he likes a little chaos. You know, he likes to see people get a little bit raffle stomped. So this is gonna be good. All right. I think it's time. Yeah. Whoop. I need to get one thing. I will be right back. Of course, I would forget the overload. I didn't put that in the preset. Nah, we're good. We're good. No worries, man. Get that overload, and I'm on my way. So yeah, polling is closing, so to speak. If you're coming to this raid, get in, boys, because we're about to go. I'm ready whenever y'all are. I remember last time with Matt. Yeah, uh-oh. Oh, the peasantry have become fickle. Yeah, go ahead, whenever you're ready. Mm-hmm. This is the game's developer. Okay. All right. It has been set. All right. Y'all boys ready? Yep. Yep. It's game time. Nice. Oh god, crap. Okay. So who wants to be bottom? No homo. Who wants to form the bottom angle with the crabs? Here, let me. Oh, one moment. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, if you don't know what to do, just you know, get out of the way. Just take a crab and pull it out of the way. All right, cool. Looks like Sam's taking care of that. Cool. All right, and I'm gonna get out of the way. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. Let's see. Is this? No, I need to come over one. Based on where you boys are. Ah. Oh, you already did? All right, good shit. Yeah, my bad. I was not paying attention. Awesome. Wow. That was like the best big man crab room of all time. Look at these guys just following each other. Oh. Oh, I thought I already hit that. Oh, my bad. That's my fault. My fault. My apologies. You're gonna have to change the color on it, boys. Cool. We should be good. Awesome. Look at all this shit. Look at this cooperation. Onyx RSPS, boys. Onyx. Massive multiplayer. Lots of engaging content that just like de-rendered on my screen. There we go. Okay, we got planks. We need a shit ton of planks, actually. Okay, I got some planks now. Cool. So, Matt, you were saying that we automatically have, like, a bunch of supplies in the chest? Alright. Oh, cool. Nice, it's already upgraded. I can see that there's been some developer shit going on here. Cool. Yes, there's some dev shit. Hashtag dev shit. Okay, cool. Hey, a reminder, by the way, this is the official stream, so the official dev can do whatever the fuck he wants. That's what you're seeing here. Also, do you like the lipstick that this large box has here? Yeah, I put that shit on, by the way. Just saying. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for that. But yeah, boys, start dumping all this kindling in there. Since we got so many peeps, we're gonna need to dump lots and lots. God, I'm hoping for an omelet pet so bad for someone. That would be dope. Okay, there's a General Grador. This is some new meta, boys, by the way. Yeah, keep dumping that wood, otherwise, you know. I'll show you wood. Okay. All right, Maddox staff team. Damn, man, this is a lot. This is a lot. Yeah. Keep jumping off that that driftwood. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, right. Obviously, if you saw the other stream, this has been tuned pretty well for party size of 1, 2, but for how many people we got? Like 10. Like, yeah, this could use some work. Okay, so 13 peeps. Obviously, he's a little bit shy to get his ass kicked. That's what's going on here. But we're gonna release the Kraken here in a second. Olm's gonna be fun, but he ain't kidding. That's gonna be an absolute shit show of the highest order. Yeah, that's right. That's gonna be great. Oh, dude, we gotta have people dropping left and right. All right, private. All right. Okay, so for those of you who have not done this yet, you want to have protect from range on. And you want to ideally be on Fire Surge, which I failed to do. Fire has a huge damage amplification. Holy shit, we are just destroying this. Okay, cool. Never mind. Okay, we're good. 117. Who popped a 117? It is absolutely inflammatory. All right, let's see if the magic defense has been downscaled, or upscaled, rather. See if these boys, okay. Well, let's take a look at the Twisted Bow anyway. Oh, damn, I just popped a 74. That's pretty good. So, while we're going through this, Sam, why don't you talk about this particular room and what Derek always says about it? Speaking about myself in the third person, why do I call it the monk room? This room. Facts. Big facts. I love it. This room more so than any. They're muted. Oh. Okay. Thank you for telling me. I understand now. I understand. What the fuck? Yeah, sorry. I apologize. Why don't y'all tell me? Say something now, Matt and Sam.
Hey.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear them now? You should be able to hear them now. Okay. I realized that was a new move on my part. Okay. Sorry. Apologies for that. Yeah, tell me when things break. I can't hear it on my end. Sorry. Yeah, just go over again. Just real quick in like one sentence why shamans are so endearing to us. As it pertains.
Oh yes. Okay. One sentence to sum it all up. Shaman see monk. Monk dies.
Yes.
That's about it.
True. Big facts. All right, this is gonna be a little bit weird.
Oh god, this is gonna be a mosh pit.
Yeah,
I'm running in.
All right, I'm going on melee, and if I die, I die. That's what I'm doing. I am on the Ranger. I'm killing Ranger with melee. Don't at me. Oh my dear God, these things are strong. Okay, boys, we need someone over here on the Major.
Someone needs to get on the Ranger. Well, the 1-2 range, so the Major.
Yeah. Me and Setico and Didgery don't. We are on melee. Someone needs to get on the other ones. One of you boys leave the one we're at and get on this one over here. That is, you would be attacking him with range. So get a blowpipe and attack this one right here. This is so interesting with like a big party size too. All right. Anyone got an overload sip, by the way? Question mark. I stupidly. Okay, someone just dropped one. All right, cool. I'm going to get that. It looks. Hold up. Timeout on this one here. We gotta start killing the actual meleer. So, AKA use magic on this guy. Cool. Oh, nice. The boys putting in that work. Awesome, awesome. And we are good. Whoop. Probably want to put on augury, dumbass. Awesome. Boys, look at this. Look at hashtag Onyx. Hashtag Onyx RS. Look at this coordination. Look at this multiplayer experience, boys. Where do you find this shit? Yeah, apologies again. I didn't realize they were muted till y'all told me. Also, I've been dumb this entire time. I should have like protect from melee on this whole time, but you know, boomer fingers, you know. Okay, so this room right here is called the Vanguards. These guys, the reason we're so hell-bent on making sure that they're like the HP is at a certain threshold is because if you were to say kill one and not kill the others completely, it would just regenerate health. So some coordination is 100% necessary for that room if you are totally new to raiding. Cool, we're actually making pretty good time, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we're speeding through this shit. Not bad. I mean, Ohm's gonna take us 35 minutes, but that's okay.
Look at this. Look at all these bats on the ground too. I love it. Pro tip, by the way, these bats heal you for full. So that's you know, a little encouragement to get the developer to get on that. There's bats on the ground. They actually do heal you to full from 1 HP. So yeah. So you're learning some inside shit here. Oh, there we go. When you guys told me about that, I was just floored. But yeah, another thing. Obviously, in the creation of chambers, which took forever, but for good reason, it's well programmed. We did actually take the boys out to the firing range, and by that I mean we actually got on OSRS, and we went many a night talking about, you know, mechanics and all the things you'd have to do, etc., etc. Sam, well, actually, both of you, why don't you talk a little bit about our testing phase?
Oh boy, I felt like I was in a college introductory class to chambers.
Yeah, I just like to say that 2 months ago I had no idea what chambers was.
Yeah, I can tell you the exact amount of down to the ratio of buchus that we need.
Yeah, right.
Oh god.
Right.
Yeah, it was definitely
Pop
a
quiz.
learning experience. It was great. Derek basically had all the experience. We had absolutely none. It was Monk, Matt, me, and Derek basically. Half the time we were basically trying to strategize and get ideas as to why Vasa was fucking us over.
That is correct.
Yeah, there was a lot of planking. The definition of what a pile is actually was redefined by our team. A lot of interesting things went down. Definitely a lot of things.
Gotcha. They're trying to get my attention. Prayer enhance is negative, not positive, not working. I wonder what that could mean.
Prayer enhance
So-
not working?
It's not long enough.
I'm not sure what
Or
he's
they're-
referring to.
They're getting the minus variant instead of the plus variant.
Oh, okay. That's potential. Oh, I see
But
that.
you can log that under bugs.
Oh yeah.
In shared storage.
They're
the
probably
one- the
saying you
one in
spawn them
shared
in
storage.
the wrong thing, you
Oh,
dumbass.
okay.
That's probably what they're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, beggars really can't be choosers, guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's it.
Drawing aggro. I like how Shane has crossed first both times. He just wanted my dick. All right, let's Damn, we are just torching this shit. Okay.
So if you are new to raids, I don't know if anybody is here new, but you'll have to relog if you get low frame rate.
Yeah, this doesn't
Currently.
really happen too much solo or duo, but
Large
I can
group.
tell that I'm starting to like because of how many different animations are rendering based on the large group size. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you relog, you'll notice that everything gets better.
Yeah, and it saves your location too. We are sorry about the inconvenience. We are working on it though. Hopefully soon we'll get a fix for it. But on the bright side, at least even old school has challenges with their challenge mode. Whenever it comes to FPS drops.
So just talk about some, something to talk about a little bit. Talk about the technical challenges behind. I mean, like, if you're a non-developer, like where are we even? Where the fuck are we right now?
We are in the void, and through the magic code, we have created a map from nothing and placed everybody inside of it.
So did you have to like create like a special, like almost like a matrix almost to like get us to be not with the rest of the
Nope,
world?
you can walk here. If you get out of the map, you could certainly walk here. It would just take you a couple weeks.
To narrow down where we placed it down.
Well, just to walk the distance, you walk one tile at a time.
Yeah.
What is it? Two tiles per second or something, and we're like 15,000 tiles away from.
Yeah, we made sure to make
the main
it so
map.
remote from anywhere.
So that's how it works. We take a square map and we say this. We could do this right in Edgeville if we wanted to. We say, okay, we're gonna make this map chambers. We're gonna make this map fight caves. All works the same way.
Okay, so Vasa has been tweaked, correct?
Yep.
For Tebow, yeah.
Cool. I see some stragglers coming in, some leechers coming in. That's always awesome.
Huh.
All right, let's see if we can get some big hits going.
Talking about those instance maps, it would be cool to take Horde and redo that a little bit. Maybe take some influence from the maps where we're pulling the bosses from, instead of just having the same old Fist of Gothics.
I am 100% in agreement. By the way, if y'all have not checked that out, I'm getting used to be more and more like a salesman on stream. If y'all have not checked out the very much initial stream to everything, was you guys asking for Horde, literally the first stream. So yeah, if you have not engaged with the Horde or you're scared about the Horde, come take a look at that first proto stream that I did. I can say confidently that since that stream went live, about probably Horde attempts went up probably 500%, something like that. I see people,
for sure.
like I saw this one dude, Buttocks. He basically, he does Horde like all of the time now. Like Iron
Actually,
Gene
they stopped
did it.
because they got the pet on all 3 accounts now. So,
Yeah.
so they're done.
So yeah, basically like Horde is nothing that you can't do. It's just like people didn't want to do it before, but there's definitely resources out there for you now, boys. To go ahead and complete it and or get that pet, whatever you want.
Yeah, I definitely agree though. It does need a map change. This was back in the day where I was making my maps manually. So like for example, the VIP zone looks very basic, but it took me a month to make. Nowadays, for reference, with the tools that I have now and the skill set that I've developed, VIP zone would probably take me about like 30 an hour to make. I could definitely cook something up for a horde, for
Cool.
sure.
Absolutely.
the boys
Sam
are,
is the map maestro. I died.
Yeah, that's another thing that was a quite often occurrence during our testing is that Matt Matt was planking. He's planking all day.
Oh.
Let's see, what was Matt's favorite room to plank in?
Probably
Shamans?
Shamans was a good one, man. Holy crap.
Olm. I died a lot in Olm.
Yes, he did.
Well, Olm, I can't really blame you though. Like Olm is just, it's Olm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt definitely he definitely took a good bow to Olm at the time.
Let's not forget the time you died at Vanguards, and I think you died at Mystics once there, Derek.
I believe that the noun you were looking for is I died at the Mutadiles. But
Oh.
yes, I died at the Mutadiles because he chomped me for.
I remember it was an
38.
epic plank.
It was pretty bad for my standards, but I don't believe I've ever died at the Shaman's room. That's truly your legacy, sir. Dying at the Shaman's room. You and Monk, I love you, but oh god, they are not kind to Mr. Monkbird. R.I.P. So yeah, as you can see, these guys they have a. It takes a lot of pepper to bring these boys down. Their range defense is quite high. Still. Something we're looking into. Hey, Monk. Monk. Turn that frown upside down, bro. By the way, I don't know what we're gonna do as far as future streams. I can see there's like a lot of people in here, a lot of engagement. There were like 23 people in the giveaway. That's fucking awesome. I don't know if like Sam and Matt are gonna want to do another one of these like in 2 weeks, in 4 weeks, whatever. I'm honestly, it's all about the community. It's what you guys want, and that's what I'm gonna push for 100% of the time.
The scheduling, man. I just follow the schedule.
But yeah, obviously we can't do this every day. Matt actually has to do fucking work. Sam has to do fucking work. But I 100% am I down to do this more. Have the community come out with the owner, with the dev. That's something you just don't see. And that's what sets our community apart from other communities and our server apart. So yeah, TLDR, I'm open to more of these meat management. And frankly, we should get we've been talking shit about Monk so much. We ought to get the Monk man himself in here. We gotta get the staff chat in here.
Monk man.
Yeah, he needs to defend himself here, honestly.
He does.
Who names
he
their
does.
kid Monk, dude? Sorry, Monk.
I got some
All right,
stuff to
boys,
say. I
we
bet in defense. It's defense. Okay, so if y'all know, so this room is right before Ulm. What we're gonna want to do here, boys, is we're gonna fill up and deposit any of the useless shit in your inventory. Only really one person needs waters, by the way. Like if one person could be on waters the tail, that'd be dope. So for me, I'm gonna deposit pickaxe, rune pouch. I don't have shit for that. I don't need Grazi rapier or that. Or actually, no, I need a Vernic because of the defense. Hold on one second. Don't go in quite yet, boys. Salvami, deposit all this shit and then pull like max pots. So that's 1, 1, 1, 2, and then the rest are gonna be Xerix 8s, and we are good to go. And let me just get one more 8. Right, cool.
And if you're gonna relog, now would be the time.
Yep.
Yep.
Big facts. Let's see, what are my quick prayers on? We want this to be on Protect from Magic and Piety. Let's see, have people already gone in downstairs, I wonder?
Nope, we're good.
I thought for
Oh.
sure Shane was gonna just like, you know, Leroy Jenkins
Yeah.
that shit.
He's in there running head already.
All right. So yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wait for the boys to fall in, and then we gonna head in. Let's see.
Oh yeah, just as a FYI, if I on the off chance roll a drop, I will be rolling it on whoever is in the party.
Cool. Honestly, same. Same for me too.
So, yeah.
If I get one, it's mine.
There we go. I love it. All right, Mr. Owner, sir, why don't you you know, give a little Leroy Jenkins and then jump in.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got this. Don't worry. I've done a lot of solos back in the day.
Okay, we're anxiously awaiting for your word, Captain.
All right, we're going in.
All right, let's do this, Leroy Jenkins. Okay, that's 2 planks with the Warhammer. Can we go for 3?
Yep,
That's
me
a
too.
3rd plank. Anyone else got Warhammer specs, boys?
I have planks with my Warhammer if you would like it.
Nice. The head's moving all around. It's moving the fuck away from me. Who's got the waters, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Someone's got to have... Uh-oh, no one has waters. Oh, GG. Oh, God. Come to thumb, boys. Come to thumb. Nice. Okay, my partner was... oh, Mr. Didge. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I can see the defense scaled. That's fun. Yeah, I can see the defense has been way upscaled. Holy crap. Also, the amount of HP. This is funny. So the meta game here, gents, is don't be where he is looking. In case you were curious, this is an absolute.
Olm is half blind. He can only see. What's the lore, Derek?
Olm. Oh, good point. Olm's his anger has blinded him, and that's why he can only see some shit. Holy goddamn! There's a lot of HP on here, boys.
Good thing we took off the extra phases. Used to be for every 8 players you get another phase.
Wait, every 8?
Every 8th
Yeah.
player you get this an additional phase. That's how it is on old school.
Like he goes down another time.
Gotcha. Damn. Here, look over. No, no, look over there. Look away from me.
I'm just casually cooling it off at the far left corner with my boy Nash over here.
Nice.
We're cooling it.
Yep.
Like, just don't look at us, Olm. It's all good.
I see lots of fire waves going on right now. All right, time to get over there with the boys.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Oh, I just killed Stoner. Sorry for that, Stoner.
Oh, nice.
You don't mind.
God
He's,
damn it, bro. So much abuse, bro. People are asking, when is he getting demoted? When is he getting killed?
Oh,
Like, oh god, bro.
Yeah, he's just smoking his stogie, man. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, is that Shane that just went down? Hey, come over here.
That would be me. No,
Oh, GG.
that would be me.
This is just a playing fest. I love it. The ruthless. How does it go in the lore? The ruthless god Simplex.
Oh Jesus.
Looks down with vengeance and great anger. I just got that from Pulp Fiction. I'm just totally making that shit out of my ass.
Oh,
All right, Nash, go to thumb. Go to thumb at Nash. Very nice. This is such a shit show. I love it.
If you die with the pool up, oh God, please don't die with the pool up.
Why?
I said pool. What the fuck? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, let's just see if this shit actually works. It does. Oh, boys. Hey, Onyx RSPS. Onyx RSPS. Look at this custom shit in the middle of the raid. I love it.
Sam, you gotta kibosh this pool because I can't.
Oh god. Hold on. It's raining
Yo,
crystals
this
over
is
here.
great.
See,
man,
this is a good amount of crystals.
That just made my day, dude. This.
Yeah, to get me killed.
Oh, can someone please take a picture of that? I love it.
No Onyx raids without cheating. So true.
All right, let me see if I can survive the next like. Okay.
Oh yeah, you ain't gonna catch me on here doing a real raid. Like absolutely not. I think I've done that only once with Derek, and that's about it.
Mr.
like
The
Didge,
rest
to
is
can
me
you move
just
up?
the rest is me just spawning pools everywhere.
Didge just like intentionally like.
Ooh, Didge just got planked.
Yeah, these Euros, man, you never know with them. Okay. I swear he's looking at me. I can swear. No, he can't be though. Is it Kraken that he's looking at? Also, can I just say that?
No, we're even on each side, so he's looking at whoever moves.
Can I just say that like we just caught the fucking coronavirus? I mean, just look at all these people and burn, 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 burn.
Whoever passed it on everyone, seriously, well done.
The fucking virus has
You
spread.
served your country right. Oh god.
Also, for those, if you're watching a VOD, these gear switches here, you can't even call them gear switches. This is pretty atrocious on my part. I apologize, gents. Nor should you have the Tome of Fire.
Oh god, nobody can douse.
Oh, we got water runes. We got lots of water runes. I can't. Oh, look at the burning. I love it.
That's how you know it's 2021, boys.
Oh god. Nobody wore their mask.
Yep, there were no masks.
Yo, where's Green Portal?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit. That's it, Judd. Damn it. Why is there a scav? Monk, what the
Monk.
fuck are you doing?
I love it. Yeah, this is great. Yeah,
Monk,
Onyx
spawn me a
RSPS.
fucking overload, bro.
Look at this absolute shit show. I love this. If we had a stream highlights or whatever, this would definitely be in there. Like, look at this burn. Oh my god.
Yo, everybody go on the thumb and get burned. Oh, shit.
Aw, Zaya had a seed.
Sam died with a pool.
Oh, hey, I
I
need
got
saved.
fucked.
I need saved. I need saved. Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Oh, nobody cares.
Oh,
Oh, don't worry. Ditch got ya.
This is so great. Holy crap. Thumb at Maddock. Thumb at Maddock. No, that would be the pinky Maddock. Oh god. Okay. Okay. We'll learn our gross anatomy later.
Look at these supplies under Ohm's hands.
Oh, I
Oh
love it.
god.
Yo, bro, even the supplies are not helping me right now. Even this pool is not helping me right now. Bro, I'm getting okay. I'm going.
You
right
get
back to
spec
the
from the
pool.
pool guys, so
I'm just
use
gonna
that to your advantage.
I'm just auto clicking the pool at this point. Like this is the only way to survive. Like this is how we're gonna do it.
You're not using prayer, Sam?
Oh
That
my
might-
god! I got fucking stacked out. Okay, so spam clicking the pool does not does not save your ass.
No. God mode is pretty effective.
Yeah, until you face Vasa.
Oh
True.
shit! You just blocked me off from the pool. I don't know if that was intentional.
Oh shit.
That was
Okay, I'm
pretty
just
funny,
gonna leap
actually.
of faith here. I'm just gonna drink from the pool because I'm about to die. Okay, here we go.
This is fantastic.
I swear I started almost like 50k points. Now I'm at 13k. We're doing good.
Holy
All
crap.
right.
I'm just like, I'm looting the corpses of the fallen warriors right now. That's to those of you who I've looted, I give absolutely no fucks and no apologies will be given. Go Conor McGregor mode on you. Speaking of which, R.I.P. Oh,
Conor McGregor died?
no, he got absolutely BTFO'd by a lesser opponent not so long ago. If you're into that kind of thing.
Who was it?
Portier or whatever. Some like random American dude. It sat down the king, the infamous.
Yeah. The Scots aren't happy.
Okay, the pool has disappeared. Oh god.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Oh, I'm
Look how many
so
people
fucked.
were relying on the pool. Oh no.
Yeah, my first death.
3 people died the second I despawned it.
Alright, one of these, 1, 2,
Don't
3.
attack the hand while you see the little infinite symbol.
Yeah, we could have clarified that. That is the healing insignia. So. Oh, okay. So the prayer enhance don't work. That's what they were talking about. Okay, that makes sense. You spawned in the wrong item, bat. It's all good. All right, let's heal the full.
Oopsie.
And then go in.
Yeah, the fact that Ohm is an eating simulator, yep, it's coded right.
Oh, I just realized we're gonna have some problems because. Okay, I see where this is going.
Oh boy, okay, I see the problem. I see the problem.
The problem is the hand. We gotta start killing the hand.
Yes,
All on
yes,
hand.
okay.
Get the boys all
okay.
on hand. Sorry, all on melee hand. Okay, off. Okay.
Okay, don't mind me. Okay, anyways.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. This came out so nice.
Much better than it started, for sure.
Nah, I think you can be a little bit more arrogant than that. This came out fucking nice.
Thanks, sir.
This came out fucking nice. Y'all should have seen like some of the primitive stages of Ohm. It was like an absolute shit show. Epilepsy-inducing shit show. Let's just say that. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yes.
All right, so boys, here's what we're gonna have to do. How's the other hand looking, by the way?
It's like one hit or like
God.
a few hits.
I'm glad. Okay.
Okay. We have a few hits actually. Okay, so Shane just took 3.5 milliseconds to say good, and he got slapped by Ohm. Oh god.
All right, so Matt, you said you did change the T-bow to be highly effective on off.
Bro, this is exactly what I was saying to do for Onyx mode, Matt. Like, you don't see how it would work?
I see that he's still maxing over a 30 on auto attacks. This is just. Yeah, at some point, you probably wanna scale that back to 30s, Chief.
Wasn't he supposed to be able to hit 99s?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
How'd I
Oh
forget?
yeah.
Scaled rates?
If he scaled like super high, then yeah, but like I think it's super duper high.
Shit, we're almost there. Off. People keep blanking. This is great.
We're somehow not resetting the hand though, which is fun.
Yeah, it always equals out. I love that.
Oh my dear God. Okay, that one's done. Okay. Sorry, wherever you are. I just gotta go to the fountain. All right, cool. Nice. We're on range. Cool.
Holy shit, 5,800 health. Like okay.
Okay, well. To the lost. Okay, so 30. Oh my God, the point reduction, 31,000 to 18,000. Insane.
Holy fucking portals.
That is wow, that shit's more punishing than I thought. That's crazy. Okay. All right, we going back in. Holy crap, that's like a 40% reduction in points. That's insane. Hey,
Isn't that what it's supposed to be?
yeah, well, 25%, but close enough. Okay.
For dying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I got the
Oh,
wrong
I thought it
info.
was half.
I thought
Oh,
it was
no,
actually
no,
half,
no,
and I
no.
was being generous putting it 40.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Yeah, we could actually. Yeah. I want to do that. Yeah, make it 25.
Oh yeah, that's a good fix.
Bro, who killed me, bro? God damn it, Matt! You glitched my character, bro. Oh yeah. By the way, the kill command definitely glitches you.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I changed how
How
it
much is
kills
he gonna
you.
heal here? 600.
Can
Holy
you
crap.
can you kick me?
Yep. Just do kick, and just use the command kick.
Okay, true. Oh yes, now I die. Okay. Oh, I died outside the raid. Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Oh shit, I got kicked out. Oof.
I mean, might be a good thing, so you don't get the roll. Were you on God mode this raid?
No, not the entire raid. Just don't.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't like God mode hitting it though. Just don't want to keep on restocking.
Well done, boys. You brought down the Ohm.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Come on, we gotta see a purple on stream.
You gotta see it purple, right? Someone's gotta
see
get
a
one.
fucking purple. 13 man, 13 man,
Oh,
13 man, 13 man, 13 man, 13 man, 13
Okay,
man,
this was
13
unexpected.
man, 13 man, 13 man, 13 man. Okay.
Okay. That might continue on like that.
Time to, yeah.
So did we get a drop?
Oh, Jesus, the chests are empty.
How
Oh, no.
did that happen? People have been running chambers all night.
Well,
Alright, Dev, back to work.
all right. Well, there you go. And the developer goes back to work.
It might have been because I killed Sam and he died outside the raid.
Well,
You see, bro, you can't just kill me like that, bro. See, bad things happen. Oh, God.
hey, welcome to Onyx, man. You're looking at the chatbot like go nuts.
Kick yourself. I guess we could just destroy this raid and it would probably fix it.
Yeah.
Kick
Everybody get the
Onyx.
hell out of here.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna restart this server.
Wait,
either
who
way.
just said congrats? Okay, well, did someone get something?
Okay. So,
Yeah,
okay,
I might have got
it.
a
what the
dex.
fuck? Okay.
All right,
If you
Congrats.
leave, you
This
get
is-
it, or what?
No. The second I logged out, it stopped spamming. That's
Oh,
so
so we
weird.
didn't
Yeah, it
even
was
need an
something-
update.
Yeah, it was something about my account.
Yeah, I glitched Sam. Sorry, guys. You'll get your. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
a bunch of
fuck, you
people
put in an
left.
update?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
That's,
okay. all
that's,
good.
that's great.
Was there only one reward that one? Yeah, seemed like only Maddox got something.
Well, congratulations, Maddock. And finally, the last. Okay, so we want to do one last thing before we cut the stream off. We want to do giveaway. So
Yes.
if you can, let's see, yell giveaway in the stream. Post it in general. And this giveaway here, why don't you tell us, Pet Creator? Why don't you tell us about this one, Pet Sam?
All right, so for the last few years, Onyx has this system where top donators of the month they receive a custom pet of their choice. It could be any NPC. That is what I have to offer. I am giving one out for free. Any NPC of your choice, so long as it's not a like mainstream boss in a sense. It can be colored, like if you want a I don't know, shit, a wise old man wearing an infernal cape, like that is possible. The winner of this, just give me your ideas. We'll work on something. You'll get something unique, your very own pet for tuning into the first Onyx cast.
Awesome. It was a great job there.
It's a great way to end the stream, boys.
Sorry, I
On
had
a
to,
strong note.
There we go. There we go. Apologies. I had to piece that back together again. Okay, so yeah, as you can see on the stream, we have finished the meat management stream, and we're going to keep this open for just a little bit more. But as Sam was saying, we're giving away a pet. And Sam, how many pets do you feel like making? How many winners do you want?
I think we shouldn't water this down, man. Just
that
one.
will determine how many people join this
True.
giveaway.
True.
If
Okay.
I can have, I might have to make an announcement. Honestly, let's make an announcement. If
Okay.
we somehow get over 25, I'll put 2.
Go ahead, do your
That's
thing,
a
man.
high bar, though.
Hold on. Game's coming back up in 3.
I'm
2,
pinging everyone on Discord.
1.
Don't worry.
All right. Game is back
Yep.
up.
I'm not closing the giveaway until Sam tells me to. But everyone, throw your exclamation mark Onyx in there, just like the Discord bot says. And we're gonna pick hopefully 2 winners. For a chance to win custom pets. Okay, let's see. How many peeps are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are at 18 people right now. Just FYI. You let me know, Sam.
We're getting close.
That is 19. We are at 19 peeps.
Let's go. 6 more, boys.
Yeah. Okay, we are at 20 people. We need 5 more. Okay, 20. We're at 21.
People are sending duplicates.
Oh.
No. I've got this shit. It tracks unique players.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So yeah. Actually, we only need 2 more. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Yep, we got the whole crew coming in. You know, fuck it. I'll. Well, no. I can't enter. I would enter on Soul Gazer, but no. We need 2 more. Dos más. That's just 1 more, boys. We get 1 more person.
Very
Sam.
modest host.
1 more person into the giveaway. Please. Comment Onyx for chance to win custom pet.
Comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell.
Yes. Thank you, Matt. Yes. Again.
Stay tuned.
Again, if you're on the stream, if you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. The reason is we don't need the money, we don't need the donations. What we need is more exposure. So we talked about earlier, like all the advertisements, blah blah blah. The more people that subscribe to this, like the easier it's going to be to court that, you know, next 100 players, next 200 players. So yeah, do yourself a favor and subscribe. Really.
Yeah, it also helps us out because we need a certain amount of subscribers in order to make certain links. So we need 100 subs in order to make an official Onyx YouTube link.
Yep.
We are trying to go for that. There is going to be a lot more to come too. I'm telling you guys, this is just the start. This year's looking very bright for us. Definitely stay tuned on this channel. This is going to be your hub of all Onyx information, including the back scenes.
Indeed. Yeah, and just to echo on that, this is not going to be the last time. We got a lot of hype surrounding this stream. This is not going to be the last time you hear from these guys. Management, the developer, the owner, you know, subscribing. That just makes sure that you're up to date with what they're doing, what they're talking about, and just make your overall experience better. Okay, so we ended with 28 people. So we are closing the giveaway, and we're going to pick two lucky winners here for a custom pet. Are we ready? Are we ready, Mr. Owner? Since you're the one that gets to make these, are you ready?
For sure.
The first person, of course, is a fucking staff member. Maddock, you have won the first one. Of course. Hey man, I ain't doing it. It's Streamlabs. I
I
swear.
enjoyed making his genie.
Okay, pick winner. Are you ready for winner number 2? At Sam.
Let's go.
All right. The second one is Jesse Davis. Who is Jesse Davis? Jesse Davis equals who? Who is that? Comment your RSN, sir. We don't want any confusion here. Aftermath. Okay, so Aftermath is one of our winners. Sam, do you allow Maddock to keep his pet, or do you want to re-roll for a non-staff? It's your call.
Oh, we gotta let him keep it. He supported this server since day one.
Okay.
Yes, 100%. Maddock
Staff
is,
RNG.
Yeah.
Staff RNG.
It's definitely staff RNG, as Genetics said. Maybe we'll be having to nerf that maybe in the future. We'll be seeing.
All right. Well, there it is.
That.
Thank you all for tuning in. We actually ended just about right on 2 hours. We started about 15 minutes late. I'm going to have to edit that out. Apologies. We had to split the audio into 2 things on OBS because it's not super intuitive, let me tell you. But yeah, thank you all for coming out. Again, like, subscribe, all that good shit. Just make sure that we're as visible as we can be so more people can play this game. That's more people you can rent to the duel arena, more people you can bring with you to raid, all that. So please do yourself a favor, subscribe.
Don't forget to buy the merch.
And thank you again, owner and developer, for doing something special. This is Onyx official. Onyx Cast out.